But first tonight at 11, jury selection for the third trial of a mother charged with killing her infant in a microwave begins tomorrow. Good evening to you all. I'm Michelle Kingsfield. China Arnold's latest conviction was thrown out by an appeals court. Anthony KIEKOW live with more on why the third trial may not be as easy.
Michelle, earlier we spoke with a legal expert who says tomorrow's jury selection will be one of the keys to finally resolving this sad story, which could end with Arnold getting the death penalty. Is China Arnold guilty of microwaving her infant daughter to death? That's the question 12 people will have to answer. And on Monday, prosecutors and defense attorneys will begin to decide who those 12 people will be.
They ask them questions that would allow them to determine if they have any predisposition about facts of the case or this person or a person like this.
Those questions will be particularly important considering the history of the case.
There was a mistrial in the case, which meant they had to start all over again. There was a trial and a conviction, and that was appealed, and the Court of Appeals determined that there were procedural errors and mistakes made, and they reversed that.
The horrific story started back in August of 2005 when Arnold's daughter died. According to the Montgomery County Coroner's Office, the 28-day-old baby was burned inside of a microwave.
She was precious. She was a precious baby. She named her Paris Nevaeh. And that's heaven spelled backwards. And that's where she is.
The story has got a lot of publicity, which could impact potential jurors.
It's impossible to find a perfect juror that's had their head in the sand for the last 3 or 4 years and knows nothing about this case at all and would just come into this and be able to decide things afresh. But predetermined bias and prejudice is what we're trying to eliminate. Both sides are. But it's very difficult.
The trial could last 4 weeks, and during that time, nearly 300 people could potentially testify. But in the end, just 12 will decide Arnold's fate. Now, hundreds of people could be included in the jury pool, and the selection process could take several days. The trial is scheduled to begin on May 3rd. Reporting live, Anthony KIEKOW, 2 News on your side.